Okay, guys, gals, ladies, gentlemen, thought we'd add something new to the channel. And if it gets to be big enough, we may separate it off to a separate channel. But for now, managing one YouTube channel is enough for us. So I'm going to do some tool reviews. We're going to compare some stuff that we use on a regular basis and test some new stuff. So I have, and I wish I had it with me, but I don't. I have a steel 4-inch bar mini chainsaw that we bought last year to use around the farm for trimming limbs that was hanging down low when we was mowing. Something I could put on my tractor when I was out mowing. So it's great. Love it. I've got only one complaint is I wish the battery would last longer. If you're cutting anything of any size, it's when I say size, 3.5-inch limb, 2 limbs is all you get out of it. 3 if you're really darn lucky. Now, smaller stuff you can cut several. I've cut down a little pear tree, volunteer Bradford pear that grew out on the city's property by the road, but they didn't do nothing about it, so I went out and cut it down this year and done a lot of limb trimming and stuff, and it lasted all the way through until the final cut, and I started running out of battery, and I still haven't went back and cut the final cut. But I topped it, cut all the limbs off, and got it down to just a stump, and I was going to go back and cut it, and just haven't. But I was out working in the orchard the other day. We have a apple peach orchard, and we also do some plums and plum cots and blueberries and stuff like that also. Got a few apricots that we rarely get an apricot off of. They may go by the wayside this year. We're toying with whether we're keeping the apricots, the nectarines. I said apricots. They're just not quite worth the space they take up. We'd rather have an apple that grows better in our particular area. So I have ordered from Amazon, just kind of a spur of the moment thing. Looked at it, and Tiffany said go ahead, and we talked about it, and we went ahead and ordered this, and I'm going to try it out. It's got 30 days to find out if I like it, and by the time I prune these apple trees that I'm going to be pruning on and cutting a big limb out of each apple tree, and the peaches will probably be 2 big limbs out of each peach tree, I'll find out if this thing is any good. So came next day from Amazon. Can't beat that. Didn't even have to pay for next day delivery. It was included with my Amazon Prime. This uses a 20-volt lithium ion battery. Give you how the Amazon package here. As far as I was concerned, Amazon could have shipped it in the package it came in, but they may do that to keep people from stealing as much stuff. But here it is. So what do y'all think? Do you got one of these? Have you tried one? I bought yellow because it looks a lot like DeWalt, and DeWalt's what I use around the place. So Amazon offers a 2-year and a 3-year warranty on this. If we like it, we're going to go back and buy the 2-year warranty. If I get 2 years out of this, I'll be happy. $49.99, I think. They got a million different ones, but I settled in on this one. They got some that say they'll work with a DeWalt battery, and I'm wondering if this one will work with the DeWalt battery. So I'm going to find out. So this one's supposed to come with 2 batteries. If it doesn't, me and Amazon's going to talk. And it's supposed to come with, I think, 2 extra chains. So there it is. And I'm sure it's not the highest quality in the world, but I don't think the little steel is either. The steel came with a good 3-year warranty on it. This has a quick adjustable blade, just like my steel does. This is a little bit different. This uses a thumb screw. So you can adjust your chain right here. It's got a slot, and so you can keep your chain adjusted. You have to oil this one just like the steel. You got to oil it external, keep the bar lubricated. If you don't, it ain't gonna work. So there's the batteries. Got 2 of them. They technically call it a 21 volt. Everybody fudges. DeWalt fudges too. I think that their 20 volt is more like 19 volts. But it's also got a indicator on it, so the batteries are fully charged, which is awesome. So now right off I can tell you it don't sound as good as the steel. But this is also a 6-inch versus a 4-inch. So this has a 6-inch chain bar, and the steel has a 4-inch. And 2 inches is going to make a lot of difference. I mean, 2 inches is big time. That's a game changer. So we'll see how that goes. I was intrigued here when I saw the charger that it came with. And I saw that. So I'm sure the instructions will tell us. But let's see if we can. Yep. Battery has a port right on it for the charger to plug into. Pretty cool. Now, also comes with a screwdriver. No doubt for these little screws here when you need to take that loose. That'll probably get lost pretty quickly because I got screwdrivers. Comes with a little bottle of oil. The steel came with a quite a bit bigger bottle of oil, but there's also quite a bit of price difference. If I remember right, the steel was $169 maybe, and this is $49. So now for the other part of this look, to see and know. I was afraid of that, but I was going to give it a shot. Just because it looks similar to a DeWalt, it is not. So if you want one that's going to use your DeWalt batteries, use the one that says it's compatible with the DeWalt battery. But 2 batteries, if this thing holds up for 30 days and looks like it's going to work good, these batteries hold up well, I don't think I'm much worried about it. I'll buy the 2-year warranty from Amazon if that warranty covers the batteries. And I get 2 years out of this and add the warranty was like $6 on top of the $49.99. So I don't think you can go wrong if this works. Now, I'm probably going to be overworking it a little bit. We got a few hundred trees on the property, but most of the pruning that I'll be doing on these trees are probably no bigger than 1.5 inches limb. But I got a few older trees that I'm having to start taking some of the bigger branches out, limbs, and so we're getting into a larger size. And so I'm hoping this does the trick. It feels good. I like that. I looked online at the safety, and the steel is a little awkward if you're not just holding it exactly in the right position because it's got a paddle. It works. It's fine. It's a little awkward. So when I was looking at this one, I made sure that it looked like it was going to be something I could get a hold of, and it is. I mean, thumb on it, I think it'll be great. And I'm sure this works just like the steel does. If that opens up too fast, if you're feeding it in too quick, I'm sure, I can't imagine it doesn't, it'll cut the motor off. If it doesn't, that's a safety that it doesn't have that the steel does, and I'm not really sure if it does. But that's something we'll figure out. But we're going to do some reviews on this. We're going to test it. I'm going to put it to work, and then I'm going to talk to you about that, and then we'll do some testing. I'll get some branches and show you how it works. Maybe we can talk Tiffany into doing some filming for us. I've talked her into worse than that, so maybe I can talk her into filming too. But I like the look of it, guys. Again, it's nothing fancy. It's Chinese. But if it works, it works. So there's our chain. I'm about to go back and look, make sure the one I ordered said 2 chains, because this is 1 chain. So if it was 2, they owe me a chain. But I did look at a lot of them, so I won't make that call until I go look at what I ordered, because I may have ordered one that was 1 extra chain instead of 2 extra chains. But I'll find out. If so, they owe me a chain. But I looked at a bunch of them. I ended up settling on this one because I liked the look of it more than the other one.
This one does show 1 extra chain.
Okay. So Tiffany looked. It shows 1 extra chain. So unless the notes say 2 chains, then that's probably all it's got is 1. It probably has 2 chains, 1 on the tool, and 1 extra. I did look at some that had 2 extra chains. And I did look at one I liked better than this one. But I didn't go with it because it was 2 extra days, actually almost 3 extra days to get it. So I went with the one that's going to be here quicker, which is awesome. Tiffany, the price on that was $49.99?
$39.99.
Oh.
It's on sale.
So this one was on sale. It was a $39.99.
It's regularly $49.99.
So that was even better. Probably why I went with this one and gave up the extra chain was because it was $10 cheaper.
That does end in 4 hours.
Oh, sale's only good for 4 hours. I'm going to get this uploaded, but if they don't renew the sale, it's going to be gone by the time you get to watch this. But I'm planning on uploading this tonight so y'all can get a chance to watch this. Comment below. Let me know what kind of testing you want to see me do with it. You know, I'm not going to cut 4x4s with it because that's not what it's made for. But we can cut some tree limbs. We can cut some trees down. Obviously, this ain't going to cut down a 2-foot diameter oak or something like that. But we deal with trees of heaven around here and stuff like that. So we can put it to work and see what it does. Pruning these peach trees and apple trees and nectarine trees and cutting them trees of heaven down. We could run it through its courses. And if y'all want to see more content like this, comment below because I got a lot of tools. I could do some tool reviews and talk to you about some stuff and definitely share some of the new stuff that I buy. I used to run an automotive repair shop and I have a lot of tools. So we can talk about tools. Some people have lots of knives, lots of guns. I do got a lot of knives and guns too, but nothing like some people. But I've got some tools, so we can talk about them. But we'll do some side-by-side comparison between this and the steel. It really won't be fair to the steel, but now the steel may win because the steel is a smaller battery, smaller bar. It's a 4-inch versus a 6-inch. So, you know, it's not meant to do the same job. DeWalt makes one similar to this, but it's a lot more money too. So I'm usually one that's pretty bad to buy the best that I can buy. But I decided I was just going to give this a shot. And we will see how it performs and what it does. We'll see how it holds up. Now, I'm usually not too rough on my tools, so it may hold up just fine. So, alright guys. Thank you for watching. Be sure you like and subscribe. Hit that notification icon up in the corner so you get notified when we drop a new video. We do farming videos. We are now doing tool review videos. And I also show some automotive repair videos. I do a lot of car work for friends and family. And if it's something I think people would like to see, I do a video on it. Can't do everything. Some jobs you just really can't get in there and film. And then some jobs I don't think are quite worthwhile to film, but you know, we've got some good repair videos, and we do repair videos on farm equipment and servicing our farm equipment. I have got a Ford 2000 series that I think is a 1979. Anyway, I got to pull it in and do some service work on it this winter and some repair work. So we may shoot some videos on that too. Then we got John Deere equipment on the property and so forth. So like and subscribe. Thank you guys. Take care.